Dave, we were just chatting with Leon Draisaitl, and he talked about the way he and McDavid have a healthy competition between the two of them. They both want to be the best. I mean, not many people could compete with Connor in that way, but can you just describe what you see from the competition standpoint between the two of them?
Well, I think they're two great players that when they use whatever they use as motivation to play well, when they're together, that's makes them a really dynamic pair, you know. And you can see, like, they drive each other. They both want to, you know, be top players in the league. And when you have two guys with that mindset, especially playing on the same line, it makes them very dangerous.
Jim Conlon, RCB Sports.
Hi, Dave. Just in relation to playing the Senators, how good is the young Drake Baterson, and how much of a threat is he against you?
Sorry, can you repeat
repeat
that?
Yeah, no problem, Dave. In relation to playing the Senators, Drake Baterson, how good of an opposing player is he, and how much of a threat is he for the Senators?
You know what? We worry about our team. I'm worried about our players, not the players on the other team.
Mark Spector, Sportsnet.
So I guess I doubt you'll give me a good answer to this, but I'm going to ask you anyway, Tip. One of your weapons and one of your things is, if it's not going so well, you put McDavid and Draisaitl together in the third period. We've watched you do that for a long time. When they start together, what do you do now?
You just hope they play well. Hopefully our whole team plays well. So, no, but it's just, I mean, that's one of the adjustments you make during a game, that it's obviously gets highlighted because of the status of those players, but you make little adjustments like that all the time in the game, whether it's a certain matchup you want, or you'll flip a guy in a line here or there. But you know, when those two guys are together, it usually something pretty good happens. So you're right in the fact that gives you a spark, but there are a lot of other things that happen during a game too that probably just don't go noticed. So you know, it's a nice option to have, but both of them, we know both of them can play well with each other, and they both play well without each other. So that gives added strength to our team.
Thank you.
Derek Van Diest, Post Media.
Hey, Dave. Kyle Turris' name showed up on the COVID protocol list last night. Is he unavailable for today, or are you gonna be missing him for a little bit?
Yeah, he's unavailable. He's pulled from abundance of caution. It's you know, it's one of those things that they told us yesterday that he was being pulled, and he'll be evaluated day to day, and we'll just see where it goes. But he's unavailable tonight.
And what's the status of Josh Archibald? Is he close at all? Or
he's day to day still. He was going to try to skate this morning. I don't think he did, but so he won't be available tonight. But he's every day getting a little better here.
Terry Jones, Post Media.
At the end of the evening, you will have hit the halfway mark of the schedule.
Yeah.
A, does it feel like it's halfway through the season? And B, what would be a concise evaluation of your first half?
Yeah, we've got you know, this is the first half over. We've got a day to regroup tomorrow. We're going to meet with our team and just go through the first half, just a little bit of some positives, some things we have to work on, and just kind of look at the schedule ahead and see what we're up against the second half. So we usually use the midpoint of the season, even though this season is a very different season. We'll use the midpoint to do a little evaluation where we're at and make sure we have a good plan for the second half.
Thank you.
Jason Gregor, TSN 1260.
Dave, with Turris out, are you going to put in a forward, or are you contemplating 7 defense with William Lagesson coming off early, which is usually a sign he might play?
Yeah, we got a couple different options we're looking at here, just as we go forward. Lagesson, there's a good chance Lagesson will play tonight, though.
Ryan Rishaug.
Just to follow up on Lagesson, I know you liked the way he was playing when he got hurt.
Yeah.
Dave, is it a challenge for a younger guy that's still making his way to miss that time? And do Like, can you expect the guy to pick right up where he left off, or what are your expectations after so much time off?
Well, he's put some good work in, and he's skated hard. He was dealing with an upper body injury, so the fitness levels and stuff should be pretty good. But he's got to jump back into a game and try to play at the level he was. And for him, he's just a real solid defender. He makes very few mistakes in the game, just pretty steady. So if he can get up and going in that vein again, he'll help our team.
Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Dave, a couple of things. With Lagesson, he's played a long time in the organization to get to this point, and I know there was some people wondering whether he had the foot speed and the ability to move the puck quickly enough. Is the ability to move the puck quick enough about the only thing that he really still has to work on?
Well, I mean, you can continue working on a lot of things when you're a young player, but there's aspects of his game that are strengths, and there's stuff that he's got to continue to get better at. But he's positionally really strong. Like I say, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and his puck movement is okay. There's some times when you wish you could move it maybe a little quicker, but you could say that about every single defenseman in the league also. So, he's come in, he's put his dues in the minor leagues. He's come up here, he's wait his time, and this year he's come in, I think he's played 9 or 10 games, and he's been really solid. So we'll get him back in there now that he's healthy, and hopefully he can get up and going just like he was before.
And one more question. I know you always say you're more concerned with your team, but Ottawa, what's it like playing a team with so many young players, and they look like they're not playing with house money, but they're just glad to be in the league, and they work their rear ends off. I mean, it's a very young team.
Well, they do. They work hard, and there's no quit in their game, and that's a credit to their coaching staff. What they know what they've got. They're making sure that they're putting the work in every day, and they're a very competitive team, very competitive.